Hi guys, Nick Dooley, founder of StoreCensus. So today I want to give you a walkthrough and just show you the power behind StoreCensus and what you can do with it. So StoreCensus is a database of millions of Shopify stores. We track and update them on a weekly basis. So what can you do with StoreCensus? You can segment and filter all of the stores by all of these attributes over here. So I want to start with giving you two scenarios. Let's imagine you're a Shopify developer. I want to dive into these filters. We track all of the Shopify applications that are installed in each store. So maybe you want to understand what stores are using your competitors. Maybe you're in an order tracking niche and you want to see who 17 track, what stores have them installed. You can see there's 21,000 stores that have 17 track installed. Now, you can click on the lead in the data table to see more information about the store. Some basic information here, the description, the product categories. You can click on these and they will actually open up the Shopify store. Let's try that out. As you can see, you have additional details, employee counts, product pages, product variants, average product price, etc., technology spend. And then we can go further here. This actually shows you the installed Shopify applications. So we should see 17 track here. And you could click on this as well, and it'll show you more information about the Shopify application. Their average rating, total reviews, total installs. You have your chart here. You can check their daily installs, their market share, and you have their reviews. You can go through. Let's close this. You can check their social media. You have the reviews that this store left on certain applications. You can see they left a review for Aveda SEO image optimizer. We also have an accessibility scanner, but there's no information available for here. Now, this is what's interesting. We also have an Apollo integration, so you can quickly pull information in, find decision makers and the contact information for this company. We also have our own integrated version. It's very similar to Apollo. It's about 50% cheaper. So I highly recommend using our integrated technology first to find decision makers. And as a backup, I would then use Apollo if we have trouble finding the correct information. Let's continue. We also have the ability to set up the column view here. So if you would like to see the emails, you can do that as well. You can add and remove certain columns depending on what you want to do, and it'll save automatically. You can also close this to have a more broad view, which is always nice. You can see your active filters up here. You can also clear them. Now let's go a little bit further. You have all of these available filters. We can search by country. Let's segment this by United States of America. You can also do state, now that's available. We also have communication channels. This is your emails, telephone, social. For example, if we want to just show websites that have a LinkedIn, here you go. We have estimated sales. This is the yearly revenue. You can do a nice range. Technology spend, estimated Google traffic. That's Google search traffic. Employee counts, product counts. You can do by product page count or by the amount of variants, right? One product page might have 3 different colors of a product, and that would be a variant. You have language. You can do all sorts of things. You have domain extension, verticals. Now, this is important as well. Let's clear the current filters. Now, maybe I need fashion and apparel stores. We also have theme, filters, currency. You can select the default theme. And we also have tracking. Now, this is very important. If you're looking for stores that are currently running ads, maybe you're a marketing agency and you're looking for new clients that have the budget to spend on ads, this would be the filters that you would want to set here. We have all the pixels in here, TikTok, Reddit. You have Google Pixels, Facebook Pixel, which is now Meta. So it's very useful information. You can also create lists here. So maybe you want to, let's just say demo list. If you want to segment your list here, so then you can come in and we can say, hey, you know what, let's add Chick-fil-A to the demo list. Maybe we'll add this one as well. And now you can see it's added in here. And now you can come back into demo list and you can actually view that and you have them available. So it's very useful if you want to separate information. Maybe if you started to do an outreach campaign, you want to put all the leads that you've already contacted in here, or maybe leads that you think are not beneficial to your campaign. You can also do an exclusion, which is very useful as well. So let's actually just close this because we want to exclude, not view it. So now those 2 leads within that list will be excluded from the overall results, which is very useful. Now, StoreCensus is very useful for prospecting. You can segment by all of these attributes, but the real benefit of all of this is that you can export contact information for each store. As you can see here, you have all the email addresses and phone numbers available for Chick-fil-A. Now, these were publicly available. We pulled these from their website, but now if you want to find decision maker information, like with a specific role, for example, the CEO or somebody in sales, you would use our decision maker tab or the Apollo tab. Now, what you do is, once you're ready to export this lead information, which could include contact information, you can click here, export all results, or you can select individual to export. You can see here it says 2 because we have 2 selected. I'm going to clear that, and I'm just going to show you I want to select this page, so I'll just export 50. Now it'll break down what the amount of credits it'll use, that'll deduct on this export. Because I already have some of them exported or unlocked, it is only going to use 11 credits because I already have 39 unlocked. Now you can break it down further. This is versatile, so you can see here, you can export emails only. You can export specific data columns, just phone numbers. You can do a lookalike audience if you're into advertisement. You'll know all about that. But here we'll expand the columns to export. I want to also export emails, and I think that will do it. And I want to export 1 email per store. This will find the best contact email available. Otherwise, if you don't select this, it'll give you a delimited email list of all the available emails per store. Anyway, let me just show you here what this looks like. Okay, it's ready. Before we continue, you also have some email templates here. You have an AI email copy generator if you're interested in doing email outreach. Some useful tools. And let's download the exported list. Just want to show you the available data that we exported. You can see we have all the data columns we selected. We also have the available emails. Now, if you're doing an email outreach campaign, typically I would recommend popping this into an email cleanup service provider like emailable.com. That's a good one just to make sure that the emails that you have in here are not dead. You don't want to have a high bounce rate. Now let's go back here. I hope that touched a bit on the power of StoreCensus. You can use this for all types of use cases. If you're an agency and you're looking for new clients, this is great for prospecting. If you're a Shopify app developer and you're looking to get more installs, this is great. You can target your competitors. If a store is already using a competitor app, you can be sure that they'll be interested or more likely to install a similar app like yours that adds more value. And we also have an API available, which could be the data backbone for a tool or a service that you are building or that is already existing. This is a platform full of valuable information that you can use. All right, that sums it up. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at nick@storecensus.com.